have no idea what that was about. I don't know that he does. Here's McMurray. Yeah, McMurray still gets it to Clark. Clark has it back to McMurray. Launches a three-shot short. Ball tipped around. Going to call Will Humphreys for the foul. That they are. Will Humphreys picks up the foul. His second.
Big crowd in the paint fighting for the rebound. They pick Will out.
No, they didn't. I was thinking, how could that foul be on Will Humphreys? But all right, that makes a little more sense. Will be shooting 1 and 1. Free throw, Humphreys, good. And Blue Devils a little short-handed tonight as Derek Smith and Drew Scott both in street clothes. But now I know Drew played just a second or two there in the first quarter. Will Humphreys makes his second. But Drew and Derek Smith both not dressed, just in their warm-ups. So, Gate City on the defense with McMurray. This is Pearson, and we're going to have a foul called. Foul will be called on McMurray. Foul on Jesse's his third. Team sixth. 45-24 the score. Gate City leads by 21 in a game that's going to get ragged before it's over, if it can get any more ragged than it already is. Logan Bateman checks in for the Blue Devils, replacing McMurray. And the Blue Knights will have Pearson the inbound. Gets it over here to Hall. He'll launch a three. Shot Hall good. Wes Hall with the three-point field goal. Makes it 45-27 Gate City. Clark between the rings. Bateman now to Estep. Estep puts it on the floor. Takes it. Gets it down low. Clark shot up off the glass. Nate Clark. Good. Good anticipation that Clark was cutting to the bucket by Estep. Good feed. And the Devils lead by 20. We're inside 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hall for Coeburn. Gets it over here. Stolen away by Bateman. Bateman will drive all the way down. He'll go for the layup. Good. Logan Bateman with 8 points. And the Blue Devils lead by 22. Here's a long pass in front court to Bauer. Bauer shot up off the glass. Good. Ryan Bauer with 8 in the quarter. And it's 49-29. Gate City will have it for the final shot. Looks for me and says, hold it for the last one, 10 seconds. He stepped back to Clark. Bateman cuts through, can't come up with it. Ball on the floor. Nate Clark chases it down. Now ball stolen away by Hall. Hall will not get the shot off as the third quarter comes to an end with the score, the Blue Devils 49 and the Coeburn Blue Knights 29. Set to begin the fourth quarter. Here at Coeburn, Gate City leading 49-29. The Blue Devils will have it. Hubbard, Will Humphreys, Nate Clark, Jesse McMurray, Josh Kilgore on the floor. Kilgore gets the inbounds from Hubbard. Gets it back to Clark. Right front corner of the court now. Circles between the rings with it. Has it left side now. That's Kilgore. Here comes the trap on Kilgore. He's going to need help. Gets it to Hubbard. And what are we going to have? Timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Blue Devils. We'll be back to Coeburn in 30 seconds.
Gate City leads with 7:44 to play.
And the Devils, the timeout will have it with Hubbard. For the scorer stand, he gets it into Kilgore. Kilgore reverses it around to Clark. Nate drives all the way down, tries to shovel it over to Hubbard. Goes off a Knight, comes up, the Blue Devils come up with it to Will Humphreys. For the shot off the glass, good. 51-29. West Hall for Coeburn now will run the point. Hall gets it over in the corner to Nixon. Now Hall with it. Along the baseline, that's Hall. Ball stolen away by Nate Clark. Nate has it almost stolen away by West Hall. Pretty good defensive effort there by West Hall to get back to knock it out of Clark's hands.
But he was standing on the baseline when he stole it away.
So there's two Halls, Wes Hall and John Hall, or Matt Hall. McMurray for the Blue Devils, open for three, good. Only one McMurray on the floor, and he just hit a three. That's his third of the night. He has 13. Coeburn, trouble getting it in. Matt Hall hands it to Wes Hall. And Wes will be picked up by Kilgore as he brings it across the center stripe. Right side, Matt Hall drives along the baseline and steps on the baseline. So it goes over to Gate City. So the Blue Devils leading 54-29, 6:30 to go. Have it, Clark gets it to Hubbard, who done a little backdoor cut to the bucket for the layup, good. Hubbard came out on the wing and just reverse pivoted and got the easy bucket. Wes Hall for the Blue Knights. Here's a shot up, losing control of it, Coeburn. Kilgore drives down, leaves it off for Hubbard for the layup. It'll not go. Josh Kilgore has a hand on it, and what happens? He's fouled. Derek Fields picks up the foul, his third. Team sixth, non-shooting foul. Zach Jones in for the Blue Devils, Will Hubbard out. And with Smith and Scott both sitting over there, it's just what we need, some kind of bug to go through the whole team, especially with 3 more games this week. If that is indeed what it is, stay away from them.
Yeah, put him down on the end of the bench.
Kilgore's free throw, no good. So the Blue Devils have it. Or Blue Knights, I don't know.
Bauer with the rebound.
They're both blue. Wes Hall has it, drives all the way down. It's a scoop shot from in front, no good. Fields has it, gets it back to Bauer, thought about the three, puts it on the floor, leans in, gets it down to Wes Hall for the layup, good. Wes Hall with a bucket, timeout. Timeout on the floor by Coeburn, 56-31, Gate City leads. Gate City out of the Coeburn timeout with a basketball, leading by 25, 5:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hubbard has it and is shoved and fouled by Derek Fields. Foul on Fields will be number 4. And this will put Will Hubbard at the line for Gate City shooting 1-1.
All of a sudden it's got real quiet in here.
4 points on the night for Will. Senior, free throw up and good. Make it 57-31. Hubbard's next free throw also good. So Hubbard with 6 and the Blue Devils lead 58-31. Wes Hall for the Blue Knights with it. And Kilgore almost comes up with a steal, but Hall comes up with it. He throws it to Zach Jones. Zach Jones steps in front, gets it to Nate Clark. Here it is, right side McMurray. McMurray will drive down, right of the lane, shot up good. Jesse McMurray from about 8 feet. And the Blue Devils lead 60-31. Bauer, guarded by McMurray, spins, leaves it off for Hall. Hall puts it on the floor, drives along the baseline, and going to have a held ball called as Zach Jones got a hand on it. Possession area goes to the Blue Knights. Chris Kilgore, Marquis Step, and Luke Humphreys into the lineup.
Clark, Hubbard, and Josh Kilgore check out.
Yeah. Pearson in for Wes Hall for Coeburn. So Pearson on the inbound. Gets it in here to Matt Hall, back to Pearson. He'll launch a long three from the right corner, no good. Rebound to Luke Humphreys. Luke gets it over to McMurray. McMurray has it. Right of the lane now, outside the arc. E-step on top. E-step puts it on the floor, stops, gets it back to McMurray. McMurray drives down. He leaves it off for Zach Jones. Shot off the glass. Good. Zach Jones with his 4th point. The Blue Devils have doubled the score on Coeburn. It's 62-31.
4:10 to play.
Bauer for the Knights. Spin move. Takes McMurray in the lane. His runner up, no good. Fields put back is good, and he's fouled by Luke Humphreys. So Derek Fields with his first points of the night. And he has a chance to complete a 3-point play. It's a 9th team foul. Make that 8th team foul on the Blue Devils here in the second half. Free throw no good by Fields. Zach Jones with the rebound. Quickly in front court, the pass intended for Mark Estep, who got tangled up with the official, and down he went, and Mark's looking around like, what happened? But the official's part of the floor, and so just got tripped up. Here's Pearson, fouled by Estep. Foul on Mark's his 3rd. That'll put Shane Pearson at the line, shooting 1-1 for Coeburn.
Bateman in for McMurray. With 3:47 to play.
And here's Pearson ready for his free throw, which is up and good.
Gate City set to run their overall record to 4-2, but most importantly 4-0 in the LPD. Coeburn will be 6-5 and 0-3.
Second free throw up, no good. Zach Jones with the rebound. Zach hands it over to Logan Bateman. Bateman up the right side, now right corner Chris Kilgore. Kilgore tries to get it in the lane to Estep. Instead, Matt Hall comes up with it for Coeburn. Hall gets it to Pearson behind the back dribble, leaves it off for Bauer. His shot for 3, no good. Bateman with the rebound. Bateman in front court, that's Luke Humphreys. Luke has it now, backs it out between the rings, loses control of the ball. Bateman runs it down for Gate City. Bateman is fouled by either Pearson or Bauer, we'll see. I believe he said 33. Ryan Bauer, his first. And we're going to have a timeout. 62-34. We'll be back to Coeburn in 60 seconds.
Be in control 62-34 here at Coeburn High School.
And the Blue Devils have Logan Bateman at the line shooting 2. It's a double bonus. 10 team fouls on Coeburn. His first is good.
They do something a little different in the paint just inside the foul line here. They have LPD on the court.
Free throw up and good. Bateman, he hits from both. 64-34, 3:10 to go. Gate City with the lead. Pearson almost forgets the ball. Waits on it. Pearson has it. Picks that double dribble. Gets it over here to Hall. Hall with it. That's Nixon. Nixon now over to Holyfield. Holyfield drives and is fouled. Logan Bateman picks the foul up. I have that as Logan's 5th.
That orange signifies that. You are right.
So Logan with 10 points here tonight will foul out. And Coach Vermeer will either go with Clark or McMurray would be my guess. And like I said, he'll go with Josh Kilgore.
Right.
And I was just thinking, you know, I think he had intentions of leaving all those on the bench for the rest of the night.
It's a quick turnaround tomorrow night.
Yes, it is.
Action begins at 6 with the girls' game.
So the Knights will have Ryan Holyfield shooting 1-1. Free throw on the way and good. Evidently he was shooting 2. Either way, he gets 2. 64-35, 2:48 to go. Holyfield second, good. He hits them both, make it 64-36. Kilgore for Gate City. Has it, drives into the lane. He's blocked and fouled by Josh Nixon, his fourth. Now the Blue Devils have Josh Kilgore going to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Kilgore with 8 points. He can get in double digits if he knocks both of these down. His first is good.
Cody Lewis checks in for Coeburn for the first time tonight.
Josh Kilgore's second is no good. Chased down in the corner by the Blue Knights, Holyfield. And Holyfield has it. Foul line, gets it left side. Here's the long 3, shot up, no good. Chris Kilgore with a rebound for the Blue Devils. Kilgore gets it to E-step. E-step drives all the way around. Nobody picks him up. Shot up from in front, no good. E-step fights for the rebound, though. Coming out there with it, Coeburn. That's Ryan Perry. Perry gets it over to Lewis. Now back to Holyfield.
2 minutes to play.
Holyfield drives all the way down. His runner from in front, no good. A block will be called on the Blue Devils.
E-step.
E-step. Mark picks up his fourth. And again, for Coeburn, Ryan Holyfield will be shooting 2. Free throw Holyfield's up and good. Make it 65-37. 1:59 to go. Holyfield's second on the way. It too is good. So the Blue Devils have Josh Kilgore. Kilgore gets it left side, E-step. Cutting through Luke Humphries. Luke, left-handed off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled out there, Burke for the Knights. Burke gets it over to Holyfield. And ball stolen away by Luke Humphries. Gets it to Kilgore. Kilgore shot off the glass, no good. Missed it. Coming out there with it, Lewis for the Knights. Lewis gets it over to Holyfield. Holyfield has it left side. Ball on the floor. Who has it? Nobody yet. Now we'll have a held ball. And a possession error to Gate City.
1:15 to play. 65-38. Gate City on top. Gate City's girls team won earlier, 67-37.
So Gate City with it. Chris Kilgore has it, and he steps out of bounds. So turnover to Coeburn. Here's the ball on the inbounds. That's Cody Lewis with it. Lewis, 60 seconds to go. Lewis drives the baseline. He'll throw up a jumper, no good. Rebound pulled out there. Shot up, no good. Foul will be called on the Blue Devils, either Humphries or Jones. Zach Jones picks up the foul. Zach's second. And it'll be Jordan Burke shooting 2. I think I might have said Lewis. Free throw, no good.
Neither team exactly put on a clinic free throw shooting here tonight.
Not exactly. Second free throw on the way by Burke. It too, no good. But Coeburn comes up with the ball. Here's a shot for 3, no good. Kilgore fights for the rebound, comes out there with it. Gets it over to Luke Humphries, 45 seconds to go. Luke Humphries has it. Gate City leading 65-38. Kilgore, Chris gets it over to Luke Humphries. Now to Josh Kilgore. Josh has it right side. Now to Will Humphries. Will gets it down low to Kilgore, to Zach Jones for the shot up, good. Zach with a bucket, make it 67-38. This is Holyfield. Here is the shot up. No good by Josh Nixon. Foul called on 15, I believe, Luke Humphries, his second.
And that was almost a great rejection on that shot. They call the foul.
So Josh Nixon will be shooting 2.
As the ball went flying off the court.
Free throw up, no good. Second free throw. It is good. So Nixon in the scoring column. Luke Humphries has it. 7 seconds. He's triple teamed. Kilgore has it, and he throws it to no one. Chris Kilgore runs it down. This is to Will Humphries.